Hey guys, it's literally been ages since I've had any gear to show you, but I finally have something new to share with you. I have this. This is absolutely sick. It is a volume pedal by Black Mountain. So this volume pedal is like the first of its kind. I've never seen another one like it, and it makes perfect sense now. So you may be able to tell, but most volume pedals operate like this, but this one operates on a roller, so you're like this, and it resembles like a guitar control a lot more, like a pot. Aside of it being a lot smoother and more controlled than your traditional average volume pedal, it's also a lot smaller, so you can fit more gear on your pedal board. The wheel allows you to express way faster than a traditional volume pedal, and I feel like you get a lot more control over it just because it's less stiff. I feel like a lot of tradish volume pedals just feel kind of clumsy, whereas this is like very oily in a sense. It's very quick. I feel like I've actually only used a traditional volume pedal maybe like twice in my life, so it's definitely not something that I gravitate towards usually. When I'm doing swells normally, I literally just roll up the pot on my guitar, and it's super clunky and you never really get a very good effect. It's not controlled. I feel like they've nailed it with the design because they've essentially taken your volume pot and just put it on the floor, so you don't have to faff around with your right hand. You can just play and then use your feet to control it, so it makes perfect sense. So the pedal itself is incredibly simple. You don't even need a power source, which is amazing, but it does have this cool little feature, a little taper switch. The linear taper gives you a really consistent increase in volume, whereas the taper gives you more of a swooping effect. It's kind of more in line with how it would feel when you're doing swells using the volume pot on your guitar. When you have it at lower values, the increase in volume is slower, and when you have it at higher values, the increase in volume is faster. So here's a little tutorial of how it works. It is so easy to operate. You want to make sure that your foot is far enough back that you kind of like reach the end point with your heel, if that makes sense. I guess it depends on how big your feet are. Mine are not very big, so it kind of is most of my foot. Yep. So to gradually increase the volume, I'd put it over my toes sort of area, and then I would just... It's literally so simple to use. It's so easy. To do the trem effect, you would just do the same, but you would just be a lot faster with your movement. It's pretty self-explanatory and straightforward to use. I will just say it takes a little while to get used to it, so just bear that in mind. I think the pedal is really sick. It's super simple but very effective, and I think it just makes perfect sense that they just took the volume pot like off your guitar and put it on the floor. It just seems so much more natural than having your regular volume pedal, more like a wah, if that makes sense. And the fact that it's small is also a bonus if you're trying to save space on a pedal board. I definitely need some more practice with it, but I think with time you would end up getting so much more control and better results than you would with a regular traditional volume pedal. So if you're intrigued and want to learn more about this sick little pedal, you can click the link below and head to the Black Mountain website. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later.